What's up, man? It's your boy WWE KILO 504. You already know what time it is. Happy Martin Luther King Day to everybody out there. Not just black people, African American people, but Martin Luther King meant freedom for everybody. He had a dream that everybody would get along. So, happy Martin Luther King to all you guys. I thought I should say that before I start this video. With it being Martin Luther King Day, I thought about making this video. Because this video is so true. Me personally, I don't like pulling the race card at all. But it is so true that black wrestlers in the WWE, sometimes not even in the WWE, but like in any wrestling promotion, they get pushed back. Like for real. Mainly the WWE though. WWE shits on a lot of black wrestlers. Kofi Kingston, Ezekiel Jackson, not just them two, but you know, Booker T when he left WCW. There's a lot of people they shit on, man. And you know what? I don't think it's not fair. I don't know what Vince McMahon problem is. You know, it seems like black athletes have, you know, taken over everything. They taken over, you know, football, and they got basketball, and you know, it's even a couple of, you know, great baseball players, and you know, a couple of great soccer players, and you know, even got a hockey player, and of course the Williams sister and James Blake and tennis, and of course boxing with Floyd Money Mayweather, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier. It's so many boxers you can name. But when it comes to wrestling, it's probably just one black dude that really made it, and he's not even full the way black. I'm talking about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Yeah, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson made it, true. But Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson also had to go so hard. He goes so hard, you know what I'm saying? He just built The Rock into such a big ass motherfucking, you know, idea, into such a big ass character, to the point where Vince McMahon was like, you know what? We gotta push this kid along. We gotta let him go. And plus he's half Hawaiian. But The Rock's father, who was all the way black, did not get the same kind of treatment, believe it or not, even though the WWE are so quick to call him a third generation superstar, when they shitted on everybody that The Rock was, you know, basically they shitted on his dad, and like The Rock, you know he had a chance to get shitted on or whatever, but The Rock was so smart enough to build such a high character, to the point where, you know, it's nobody that, there's no way, you guys understand what I'm trying to say. There's no way that Vince McMahon could just sit there and let that cash cow sit back there like that. But as for other black wrestlers, WWE, come on, man. I mean, Mark Henry was just world champion, but for how long? You know? And how long it took him there? You know? How long did it take him to get there? You know? Farouk, Ron Simmons, he's a great wrestler. Matter of fact, he lives like 30 minutes away from here. In a city 30 minutes away from here, Warner Robins, Georgia is 30 minutes away from where I stay. So, you know, he was a great wrestler. D'Lo Brown was a great wrestler. Booker T's brother, Stevie Ray. I mean, you had a lot of great wrestlers. Monty Brown, who came from, you know, Impact Wrestling, they just shitted on Monty Brown so hard. And, you know, Ezekiel Jackson is, you know, he's kind of boring. And Kofi Kingston, you know, he looks kind of exciting, but the word of advice to the black wrestlers is you gotta build your character up high enough. That way, you build your character high enough, and you go ahead, you captivate the fans with a character long enough that Vince McMahon's gonna be like, hey, you know, this guy needs a little bit more of a shot. You know, he needs a little bit more of a shot. You know, but when it comes, but WWE also has to realize that, you know, when times that, you know, is you can't hesitate. You can't hesitate on great talent, no matter what color their skin is. It's not just saying they not making it just because they're black, but I'm just saying it puts a little bit more against them, and you can't not lie that it puts a little more against them. And they have shown favoritism to, you know, a lot of other, you know, white wrestlers whose parents have wrestled in the WWE before. and they really haven't showed, no, respect to, like, black wrestlers other than The Rock, who had people to wrestle that before. Shelton Benjamin was one of the best ladder wrestlers of all time. Jeff Hardy's one of the best ladder wrestlers of all time. Matt Hardy's one of the best ladder wrestlers of all time. Tell me why Shelton Benjamin, had this quick little phase, and then all of a sudden they got him dressing up like a fucking fake ass Cisco in ECW, or some shit that you gonna kill anyway. And he's at ROH doing his thing or whatever. But they even gave Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy a chances when they were on drugs and all this shit. And Matt Hardy even had a great career in WWE, and Jeff Hardy had a great career in WWE. But all I'm saying is, I don't think it was fair the way they did Shelton Benjamin. I don't think it was fair the way they did Mark Henry. That he's just now in the title picture. He wasn't never really in the title picture before. And like I said, of course we had The Rock, and they not only they not only go against the black wrestlers, it's really against the Mexican wrestlers too. When you see guys like Eddie Guerrero, who basically was the first Mexican champ basically to win the damn championship, and Rey Mysterio basically, you can count Rey Mysterio, but Rey Mysterio basically won just because he was Eddie Guerrero's homeboy or whatever. So that's how it is. And Chavo Guerrero really got shitted on hard, and there's a lot of Mexican wrestlers that came through there that was pretty great, and they didn't really make it. But there's a lot of black wrestlers back in the day that came through there and they didn't really make it. And there's a lot of guys that's getting pushed that's not supposed to get pushed sometimes, like Heath Slater and Jinder Mahal and those guys like that. You trying to force them down our throat, which is not even fair. And Kofi Kingston, he's pretty okay, but like I said, Kofi Kingston has to build up his character, and Ezekiel Jackson has to build up his character. And they gotta make the WWE understand that they can bring money to the company. As long as they can show they can bring money to the company, I'm sure WWE will give them a chance quick. But with that being said, I want you to like this video, dislike it, whatever, it doesn't matter. Comment, leave your comments below. It doesn't matter what you guys say to me, because you just gave me an extra view anyway. And if you like me, subscribe, and have a nice day. And happy Martin Luther King. And let's please keep his dream moving along, people. Alright? Swag.